Hey guys, Mario back here with a life story time. It's story time. I'm gonna call it a story time in the title. So this is gonna be my new series where I tell you guys stories about my life and a bunch of other cool things that happen in my life that are significant to who I am today. They make me who I am, and they make some of my fears, they make some of my bravenesses, and they make me me. They make me MariosWASD. They make me the original MariosWASD. Okay, this story is how I fell off my bike, and you're thinking like we all fall off our bikes, you know. It's whatever. It's not a big deal. You're nobody special, you know. It's whatever. Well, this was actually the first time I had fallen off a bike, and it wasn't no regular fall. Now, as you know, for a kid to fall off a bike, it's quite significant. They start to cry, they start to, you know, that whole thing that goes on. This was none of that soft, childish thing. This is me back when I was like, I don't know, I'm gonna say 11. I'd never fallen off a bike. This was my first time falling off a bike. My little cousin had gotten a new bike, and I said, you know what, you're gonna have to let me ride this bike. It's way too big for you, you know. Let the professional handle it. So I got on the bike, and as usual, I'm just riding it, going around the laps, you know, just doing cool stuff. No BMX stuff, just regular stuff, you know, just going to laps, riding like no arms and whatnot. And so I come to a turn, and I see my little cousin there. For some reason, he decides to stand in the middle of the road. And normal, you know, you hold the brakes. Little did I know, this was a brand new bike. The brakes were not worn out. The brakes were not messed up. The brakes were none of that. The brakes were brand new. Like, you hold the brake and it'll flip you off, and that's exactly what it did. I held the brake and it flipped me off. I jumped. It's like that horse scenario where the horse will push you off. It was exactly what the bike did, and I flew off in this particular area where I flew off. You're thinking, okay, Mario fell, you know, he got a little bit hurt, he got back. No, this area that I fell is where all the drunk people smash their bottles. So I fell on a bunch of glass, and little did I know, my friend was there. My friend, he's a good friend of mine to this day, and he was there standing, and he sees me, and he runs, and he says, Mario, are you okay? Like, you just, you know, you fell off a bike, this is crazy, are you okay? And I see him, and I'm like, okay, Mario, you gotta play this cool, don't cry. I'm like, yeah. And at this moment, I can't breathe because my lungs just collapsed, and so I'm suffocating here, and I'm trying to say, yeah, I'm good, but I couldn't hold it in, and I started crying. I'm like, I started crying. My older cousin was there. He just lifted me off, brushed all the dirt away, and I was still like bleeding to the maximum. And he took me to my mom. And my mom put alcohol, and I was okay from there on. But this was significant to me because after that, I'm always careful on bikes. I don't ride bikes as much. I'm not a fan of them anymore as I was before. And really, it put a fear in me. Now when I ride bikes, I'm like, okay, don't go too fast. Always check the brakes before you start riding, you know, see how it is. And now I have this little fear that I check before I get on a bike, just so I don't, you know, end up crashing like I did before. But that's all for today, guys. If you enjoyed the story, make sure to leave a like down below. Comment what you thought, and if you ever fell off a bike and if it was that crazy and dramatic. Share with your friends for more awesome videos to come, and subscribe to become a keyboard. That's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.